If you ever wanted to add custom looking text to your game, keep watching this video as I will show you how you can create nicely looking text effect using the Text Mesh Pro package. If you want to help support this channel, hit the subscribe button below this video, turn on notification so you will not miss any future release. This is a game I'm currently working on. Let me just show you this game really quickly. So when I tap on the screen, I have just the simple puzzles. So I want to add the score text and I want this text to be very sharp, so let's quickly do that. I will stop this game now, and first of all I will switch to my game scene. And before we start to adding the text, we need to import the Text Mesh Pro package. So go to your window, Package Manager, and from this drop-down list make sure you have all packages selected, and in the search box just type the text, and you should see the Text Mesh Pro. So currently I have installed the version 3.0, which is the preview version, but you can install any version you like, and the verified version is preferable. So select the version you want to install and hit the install button below here. So once everything is imported, you can close this package manager window, go to your window, and you should see the Text Mesh Pro option. Okay, so I will go to the canvas, and I already created the score window. So right click, UI, and then Text Mesh Pro. So this will create the text, which looks very similar to the standard Unity text. The only difference is this text will let you modify some more options and also will solve issue with the scaling. So if your game will be ported on multi-resolution devices, the Unity text sometimes get very blurry, especially when the UI is scaled down or scaled up. So this text will also stay sharp. So this is a good idea actually to use the Text Mesh Pro instead of the normal regular Unity text. So let's quickly go through these options. So first of all, I will change this text to be the number, and I will change the size, the width of this text to be 400 and the height to be 200. So now let's apply some alignment. So I will just make it in the middle, and I will just change the font size to be a bit bigger. So currently I'm using the normal font, the standard font, which is delivered by the Text Mesh Pro. So for this project, I want to use different font, which I have already imported into my project. So this font is called The Luckiest Guy. So let me go to the window. So this is the font, The Luckiest Guy, and I will show you in the Explorer. So this is the font. This is how this font looks like. And I want to be able to use this font on my text, on my score text. When I select the text inside the Unity, I cannot simply just drag and drop my font to this font asset because it won't accept it. We need to create the font asset in order to use the different font. So you can do that by go to the window, Text Mesh Pro, Font Asset Creator. And I will just dock this window here. And then first thing, we need to just grab our font and drop it into the source file. So once you do that, you can change the different options. You can change the padding between the letters. You can change how the packing method. You can change the size of the atlas. So bigger size you select, the better quality text you will have. And you can just play with this option. Once you're happy with your selection, just hit this Generate Font Atlas. And the texture for the font will be created. So then we need to save this font atlas. So I hit the Save button, and I will save in exactly the same location as my normal font. So hit the Save. Okay, we can close this window now. And then when I select my text, I can grab my Luckiest Guy regular SDF and drop it into the font asset. So as you see, my font is already applied. Now let's add some different effects. So the advantage of using the Text Mesh Pro is that you can create multiple different material presets and apply different effects to the same font. In order to create the material preset, you can scroll down, and first of all, I will just change the shader to be Text Mesh Pro, Mobile, and then Distance Field. So this is the shader I will use for my normal text. Now you can hit this gear icon and hit this Create Material Preset. So as you see, the new material preset will be created, and this is this material. I will just rename it to be something different, maybe the custom. text_regular. So now when you go to the text and you try to apply this new material, which you just created, you cannot see it. And this is because I have renamed this material with the custom_regular. In order for this to work, you need to keep the same name as your normal font name. So I will just rename it again, and I will just delete this custom and make sure the name is exactly the same as your font asset. And then at the end, I will just add custom. So if you want to rename this material, make sure you add some modification at the end. So now when you select the text again, inside the dropdown, you will see the new material. So this is the custom material, as you see. So we can now do some modification. So first of all, let's scroll down to this shader, and I will change the shader to be the Text Mesh Pro, and maybe let's select the distance field. So inside the distance field, I can set the face texture. So I will just select this texture, and I will just apply some texture, maybe school. I will change this value, and also I will change the character spacing. So we can change the spacing of the character, and I will add some outline to my text as well. Okay, so you can see the numbers, and you can see the school in the middle. So this is already looking different. And now let's say I want to add another text to my canvas, Text Mesh Pro, and now I want to use exactly the same font. So here's the font. So now, because I have created the material preset, I can select the different material from my list. Let me make this text a bit bigger. So as you see, from my material preset, I can select different material preset, and all of the text will be adjusted accordingly. So this is very handy if you want to have different effects on the same font. So I hope this video was useful for you. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.